Long segment is sponsored by the state of Utah. Up to 95% of teenagers use social media, and there's a growing concern about the effects of this usage. Amy Winder-Newton is here to share how parents can help their children navigate social media. So important. Welcome to the show, Amy.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
We are happy to have you. Okay, we know there's a growing concern for children and teens using social media. What are some of these concerns?
Well, since the invention of social media, kids worldwide are lonelier than ever. So the CDC says that 57% of teen girls have persistent feelings of sadness or hopelessness. 18% of our Utah youth considered suicide last year. There's a direct correlation with the use of social media for teens and their mental health, and Governor Cox is incredibly concerned about this.
Yes, absolutely. And parents play a huge role in combating these issues. What advice do you have for parents to navigate this digital world? It's so difficult to know what to do.
Well, the first recommendation we have is wait as long as possible to give your child a device that has access to the internet and social media.
Okay.
So that's number one. Now, if you've already done that and you're trying to pull that back, some things that you can do is just start setting some boundaries in place to wean them off of the usage of devices. So, have them check their phones in your room at 9 p.m. or whatever time you agree on each night.
Good idea.
No phones in bathrooms or bedrooms. Being able to have access to their passwords so that you can periodically take a look and see what information they're being fed on social media so that you can have discussions about that. There's a lot of things we can do. The most important thing we can do, though, put our phones away. Let's start connecting. We want to disconnect to reconnect as families. We want to make sure that we're spending enough time. Some people say that you should take an hour a week to not be on your phone, or an hour a day to not be on your phone, a day a week, and then a week a year to have your phone put away.
Okay, we can do this.
We should do this as adults too.
Yeah.
So we've really got to do a better job because we're setting the example for our kids.
That's right. We have to be that good example. Okay, and to help implement some of these suggestions, you have a lot of resources online at socialharms.utah.gov. Tell us about some of those.
Yeah, so this is a website that we developed in conjunction with our campaign where we're helping to educate parents on the harms of social media for their kids. And it's great. You've got access to professionals and their interviews and their information. There's lots of data. But one thing that we love is a new parent presentation.
Oh, what is this?
So the presentation is a PowerPoint we've developed. It has all of the information. It's got notes, speaker notes where you can have discussion points. It's great for school groups, religious groups, parent groups. Anytime you want to be able to have discussions about social media with kids or with adults and learn more about how you can have healthy habits.
Okay, so that's a tool that we can use as parents. We want to sit down with our kids, maybe our neighbors, our community, to be able to explain to them and show them the harms.
Yes, so we've put it all together. It's a plug and play. It's a PowerPoint presentation ready to go. You can download it on socialharms.utah.gov.
Okay, amazing. And I sat down with Amy for our podcast, actually, fresh off the set. That'll be out next week, so make sure to give that a listen. We can talk much longer on that, and we go over all of these details. And it's a really great podcast, so next Tuesday it'll be out. But Amy, where can we go for more information?
So go to socialharms.utah.gov.
Okay, thank you for all you were doing. We appreciate you. Thanks, Amy.